Hello. For those who take civic, can you belong to a country if you're not a citizen? I don't think so. So every person has a country where they belong. If you see there now, we have what we call citizenship. So you need to know how to define these two terms and learn to know how to differentiate. So a citizen is a member of state who enjoys all the rights and privileges granted by it. It means the country where that person comes from. Citizenship now is a relationship between the state and an individual in which an individual owes allegiance to the state and intends to receive state protection from the state. So now the idea of citizenship did not just come just like that. No, it has a specific area where it came from. So the Greece happened to be responsible for that part. So now we need to understand that citizenship can be put into two aspects, legal aspect and moral aspect. So the legal aspect, a citizen is recognized by law, meaning every citizen has a protection from the state, whether home or abroad. Any citizen who apply or comply anything that will go against the law, they will be charged with criminal offense. But if you comply, you will not be charged. Moral aspect, citizens acknowledge the value of self-discipline and self-control. So now you develop the ability to understand one person, the ability of he or she not only responsible for his or her family but also his or her community. So citizens are grouped into two aspects, and the moral aspect together with the legal aspect. Now as we go down, we need to understand that we have a new term, alien. An alien can be defined a person living in a country which is not his or ours. This one those are religious to the country where he is staying. They can enjoy civic rights, but they may not enjoy political right. Another term for an alien is a foreigner. What type of citizenship do we have? So citizens exist into two. We have naturalized and the natural citizen. So when you talk about natural citizen, we have two undergoes, the rule of jus sanguinis and the rule of jus soli. So jus sanguinis meaning a citizen is recognized by blood relation or descent decide citizenship. Jus sanguinis now jus soli talks about the basic specific place of birth. So the jus sanguinis is older than the jus soli. Many countries follow these principles, including Zambia. Then now let's end with naturalized. What are some of the conditions that one needs to be regarded as a citizen under naturalized? So we have what we call rule of residence, principles of declaration on a principled form, renunciation of previous citizenship, marriage. So now let's talk about the rule of residence. So for an alien to be recognized by the country host nation, he or she must live in that country for maximum number of years. Then you apply for that one. So that's what the rule of residence is. So meaning a maximum number of years a person should stay in that country for him or her to get the citizenship. That's where the rule of residence come in. If not that, there's also what we call renunciation of previous citizenship. This requires an applicant to give up his or her previous citizenship and take an oath of allegiance to the another country, meaning you need to renounce that no, I no longer want to be a Zambian, then I apply for the citizenship of another country. You can lose a citizenship if you happen to get married to another person. This one now is through marriage. There's also now what we call naturalization. It can be partial or complete. When a foreigner obtains the full of enjoyment of rights and privileges, that citizenship become completely. But if they happen to give you half of it, you become a what? A partial citizenship. So what we have just looked at is we define citizen, we looked at type of citizens and aspect of citizen.